Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the kitchen of Our Wild Harvest. I'm Sean. This morning we're going to be preparing a pork shoulder, picnic shoulder, on our pellet smoker. We have some friends coming over this evening. It's a great cut of pork that we're going to be putting again onto the smoker. Today we're going to be smoking over a mixture of hickory, maple, and cherry wood. All three of those woods provide a great smoke flavor to our pork. So let's go ahead and get started here on this picnic shoulder. Around Memorial Day, you can find picnic shoulders for relatively inexpensive. We just picked this one up from our local supermarket. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me back out at the smoker. Our pit is now up to temperature. Again, we're going to be smoking at 250 degrees for the duration of our smoke today. Let's go and get this shoulder onto here. We're just going to put it about midway on the rack, just like that. We're going to go for about 4 hours. We're going to be looking for an internal temp of 165 to 170. Once we hit that, we're going to go ahead and bring that off. I actually have to go help a buddy this morning, so I'm going to have Renee take this over for a little while until I get back home. Smash a big thumbs up if you think Renee can make as good a barbecue while I'm gone as what I do. All right, one quick bit of information that I forgot to let you guys know. During the initial smoke, the first 4 hours, we're going to be spritzing it with just a simple spritzer bottle of apple juice. So that's going to add an extra layer of flavor to the outside of the bark, and it's also going to help us with some of that sugar that's going to be in the apple juice, get a nice bark on the outside of our pork shoulder. You can get fancy with your spritzes if you want to. Some of the spritzes that I like to use as well is equal parts apple juice, pineapple juice, and red wine vinegar. Creates, again, just an extra layer of flavor onto your barbecue. So try it, experiment with that. If you get a chance to try it, let us know what you like to spritz, or let us know a favorite rub that you like to use. We're always about learning here, teaching you guys, us learning as well. So if you have something that you like, please let us know. Drop a comment down below in the comments. While you're there, please don't forget to go ahead and click that subscribe button if you're enjoying what Renee and I, the content that we're putting out here at Our Wild Harvest. It really means a lot. You go ahead and click that like button. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all the love, all the support that you guys have showed to us during our journey here at Our Wild Harvest. Love you guys. See you soon.
All right, we're gonna check the smoker. We're gonna spritz this about every hour. We do it with some apple juice. Oh yes. Looking beautiful. We're just going to coat this. Make sure you get all of it sprayed. Do that about every hour to keep that meat moist. All right, the meat's been on for about 4 hours, so now we're going to take it off the smoker. We're going to take it into the kitchen, and we're going to get it wrapped in some foil. So we brought the piece of meat in off of the grill, and now we're going to wrap it in some foil. I do have extra wide foil here, heavy duty, and we're going to make like a crisscross. So we're going to wrap it 2 different ways. Wrap it this way. tight around there. We're also going to insert the thermometer probe, not too close to a bone. And that way when we put that back on the smoker, you can just wrap that right around there. We put that back on the smoker, we'll be able to check the temperature. See you out of the smoker. So the meat is wrapped, and we do have the temperature probe in it. And so now it's gonna cook even longer. It smells delicious.
So now we're gonna be making a glaze for our pork shoulder. Go ahead and join me over here at the stove so we can go and get all of our ingredients combined and get the glaze simmering. All right, so for our glaze, all we're gonna do is combine our favorite barbecue sauce, and all I'm using today is some apple juice and molasses. Remember, we're making a glaze, so we need to reduce our barbecue sauce down to more of a liquid. So we're going to go ahead and get our burner turned on about medium heat, maybe just a little bit more. Go ahead and get our barbecue sauce in the pan. We're going to add our apple juice. Remember, we just want to liquefy this, get it a little bit runnier. So there's not really no measurements that we need for this. It's all in taste and personal preference. So we're just trying to liquefy our barbecue sauce a little bit, if you will. And then once our shoulder comes off of the smoker, once we hit 195, 200 on our internal temp, we're gonna let it rest for a couple of minutes. We're gonna glaze it, and then it's gonna go back on the smoker for about 10 minutes to let this glaze set. So that looks like it's about right as far as my consistency goes. So I'm gonna add some molasses in. Just want to kick up that flavor just a little bit with the molasses. Let's grab a spoon so we can get in and taste it. Okay, that's going to be killer. So we're just going to, like I said, let this simmer. Incorporate all those flavors, and as soon as the shoulder is off of the smoker, we'll be ready to go ahead and set the glaze. All right, hey everyone. Pork shoulder is finally back up to temp. We hit about 210 degrees, which is fine for shoulder because remember, you still have a lot of connective tissue in there to break down. There she is in the smoker. Join us back in the kitchen here in just a second. All right, hey guys, we're back inside. We'll go ahead and dig into this, go ahead and get it unwrapped. Remember, we do want to let it set for just a couple of minutes before we get it glazed. Let some of that steam out of it. Oh yeah, look at that. It's falling apart. Perfect. So once again, we're just going to let it set for just a couple of minutes, probably about 10 minutes. Let some of that steam come out of it. And then we're going to go ahead and get it glazed, and we're going to get it back onto the smoker for about 10 minutes to let that glaze set before we dig in. All right, so now that we've let the shoulder set for about 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and get our glaze onto the shoulder. So remember, all it is a glaze. To get that all over it. Look how good that looks, guys. What I did is I did pull one of my pork racks out. And we just hold it up off the pan. Any juice that comes off and drips off will drip down onto the pan once it's back out on the smoker. That looks killer. And as tempting as it is, not ready to eat quite yet. Remember, we're going to put this back on the smoker, let this glaze set for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then it'll be time to dig in. All right, guys, we're back out on the smoker. And that's one of the great things about using the rack is we can just pick it up right off of that. We're just going to set it right back down on our grill grates and let that glaze set again for about 10 minutes. All right, so we've had the shoulder back on the smoker for about 10 minutes. Look at that, guys. Reach in here. Perfect. See you back inside. Guys, we're back in the kitchen. Let's get and tear into this. Look how easy those bones are coming out. Look at that, guys. It's just falling off the bone. So we're just going to do this as some pulled pork. If I had some cotton gloves, I'd just go ahead and rip right down into it, but I don't. There, tear it apart. You can see how easy it's coming apart, guys. Beautiful color, beautiful smoke ring. Don't let anybody ever tell you that a pellet smoke will never give you a smoke ring. They're full of it. I don't like my pieces real small when I'm pulling pork. I like to have some of those meat strands in there so you can lay on a sandwich. I'm about to try some of this. That's good stuff. So once we have that all shredded, what we're going to do is take our glaze and just drizzle it back down over top of it all. Be for some good eats. Be back in just a second. All right, guys, so we had some family and some friends over for dinner tonight. One of my great friends, Tony, and his family is joining us.
Hey, everybody.
Tony, why don't you dig into that? Let us know what you think.
I finally got an invite, and this piece right here has been calling my name. Yeah, boy. That is so good. Out of the park, buddy. Phenomenal. Great job.
Thanks, brother.
Wonderful.
Thanks for
You
joining.
don't know what you're missing.
Thanks for joining us, everybody, in the kitchen of Our Wide Harvest. If you enjoyed this video, if you like this pulled pork barbecue, do us all a favor and make sure you smash that thumbs up button. It really helps us as YouTube creators get our videos out there to more people just like you so we can share our recipes and our experiences. If you could also do us a favor and make sure you click that subscribe button. It really means a lot to us if you guys would subscribe to our channel. And also, while you're at it, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you never miss another episode or recipe from Our Wide Harvest. Always remember, keep it wild. We'll see you later.